Sean, Top Gear fans, I believe, are quite excited. Ken Block is going to be joining the Top Gear team for their show Expo in Johannesburg. Before we talk about that, what is the sort of status or situation with the Top Gear show and Jeremy Clarkson, etc. at the moment?
Yeah, the closest that we as Africans are going to get to seeing like Jeremy Clarkson and his team is when they obviously come here for the Clarkson Hammond May live show, which
they've done before, but it was in Durban, right?
Yes, yes. Durban unfortunately ran out of money, and it's gone up to the Reef. It will be held in Joburg over the weekend of the 12th to the 14th of June. So they've dropped obviously the Top Gear sort of tag now. So it's Clarkson Hammond in May, and yeah, that's probably the sort of last time that we'll. Well, it's not going to be the last time that we're going to see them here, but we won't be seeing, you know, at least Clarkson for that matter on the screen for with Top Gear. Hammond and May have not yet said anything, you know, whether they're going to continue. But in all likelihood, I think on social media, you know, they've sort of put things out there. They've changed their bios on Twitter and stuff like that. So, you know, that friendship that they formed while being on the show has definitely, you know, sort of stuck. So they definitely going to stand by, you know, it's sort of like with Clarkson and you know, there's talk of maybe a YouTube venture where they have their own show. There's talk about maybe sign up with Netflix. So, you know, I mean, Clarkson's brand is you know, it's massive. Wherever he goes, he's going to be known because they've also been all over the world. You know, it's one of the most viewed shows in the world. So, yeah. But we'll be seeing them in June, and very, very exciting news for YouTube fans. Ken Block, who is a world rally driver, but he's more famous for his Gymkhana videos that he has on YouTube. So you'll be making up a fourth or fifth member. They usually have, I think it's Sasha Martinengo. He's usually, you know, sort of the host, the African sort of part of it. And then Ken Block will be at the show with his Mustang. It's a heavily modified car called the Unicorn. So yeah, expect a lot of smoky tires, a lot of drifting. You know, he's known for that. And yeah, this car pushed out 630 kilowatts, sequential, you know, sort of gearbox. It's going to be fun. So if you can make your way to Joburg in June, I mean, generally, you know, the ticket prices they soar because, you know, there's just so many people that they want to go and see that, you know, those guys. So Block is obviously an added feature now to that.
And is it a full day of entertainment, a weekend? What?
Yeah, so it generally runs from, so it should be on the Saturday and the Sunday. They'll have shows that loop, so there'll be, you know, a couple of shows on the Saturday, a couple of shows on the Sunday. But it's a real spectacle. I mean, I've been to a couple of them down here, and then also went to a couple up in Joburg as well. It's it's very, very fascinating.